When we talk about classic cruisers that balance style, comfort, and affordability, the Honda Shadow series always makes the short list. For decades, this bike has been a go-to option for riders who want the charm of a traditional cruiser without breaking the bank or getting overwhelmed by high-displacement engines. Now, in 2025, Honda has refreshed the Shadow 750, keeping its retro soul intact while giving it modern touches to compete in today's motorcycle market. This updated version isn't just a throwback, it's a practical and stylish cruiser that continues to appeal to new riders as well as experienced ones who crave simplicity. Let's dive deep into everything the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 offers, covering its key features, performance aspects, design elements, price, and unique selling points that make it stand out. Starting with the engine, the Shadow 750 continues to use Honda's tried and tested liquid-cooled 745cc, 52-degree V-twin engine. Honda didn't reinvent the wheel here because they didn't need to. This motor is well loved for its reliability, smooth delivery, and just the right amount of grunt for city cruising and open-road adventures. It produces around 45 horsepower and 47 pounds-feet of torque, which may not sound like groundbreaking numbers in today's performance-driven market, but what it offers is consistency, predictability, and an effortless ride. Power delivery is smooth, making the Shadow easy to control, especially for those who are stepping into the cruiser segment for the first time. The 5-speed gearbox remains unchanged, but it feels refined and pairs well with the relaxed nature of the bike. The gear ratios allow you to enjoy low-end torque, especially when rolling on from a stoplight or cruising at mid-range speeds. One of the most appreciated aspects of this engine is Honda's attention to balance and vibration control. Many riders know that cruisers often vibrate heavily, especially at idle or when pushing higher revs, but Honda has engineered the Shadow's V-twin to feel smoother, with minimal intrusive vibrations. That means you can spend hours on the saddle without feeling fatigued. Speaking of the saddle, the Shadow's ergonomics have always been a selling point, and the 2025 model doubles down on comfort. The seat height is just 25.8 inches, which is ideal for shorter riders or those who want a confident footing when stopped. The wide handlebars, forward-set footpegs, and relaxed seating triangle ensure that you sit comfortably upright without strain. Honda designed this bike with long-distance cruising in mind, and the thickly padded seat helps make that a reality. Even passengers get a decent amount of comfort, thanks to the optional backrest accessories Honda offers. Now let's talk about the suspension setup. The 2025 Honda Shadow 750 features a 41mm front fork and dual shocks at the rear with 5-position spring preload adjustability. This setup is traditional and fits the cruiser character perfectly. While it won't soak up massive potholes like an adventure bike, it handles city streets, highways, and mild uneven surfaces with ease. The suspension tuning leans towards comfort, keeping in line with the Shadow's cruiser DNA. Braking duties are handled by a single 296mm front disc with a 2-piston caliper and a 180mm rear drum brake. Yes, you heard that right, a drum brake at the rear, which might sound outdated in 2025, but Honda keeps it intentionally simple for the Shadow. While some may criticize this, it's worth noting that the bike's relatively low weight and moderate power don't demand high-performance braking systems. The brakes do their job well, and for added confidence, Honda now offers ABS as standard in many markets, ensuring safer stops and unpredictable road conditions. On the road, the Shadow 750 is exactly what you'd expect: a smooth, predictable, and relaxed. This is not a bike built for speed demons or adrenaline junkies. Instead, it excels at giving riders a calm and confident ride. At cruising speeds, the engine hums along without strain, and the exhaust note has that low, throaty V-twin growl that cruiser fans love. Honda has tuned the exhaust to strike a balance between being noticeable and not obnoxious, so you get the right sound without annoying your neighbors. Design is where the Shadow really wins hearts. Honda has retained its retro styling cues while giving the 2025 model subtle modern enhancements. The teardrop fuel tank, wide fenders, chrome accents, and classic cruiser silhouette remain intact, giving it timeless appeal. At the same time, the bike now gets LED lighting, from the headlamp to the tail light and turn signals, blending old-school charm with modern efficiency. The chrome detailing around the engine and exhaust stands out, while the blacked-out components on certain trims give buyers options depending on whether they prefer a flashy or stealthy look. Honda also provides a few color options for 2025, including a deep metallic red, classic black, and a striking pearl white, each complementing the cruiser's flowing lines. The Shadow 750 may not have the bold, aggressive looks of larger American cruisers, but that's part of its charm. It's approachable, stylish, and feels like a cruiser that doesn't try too hard. When it comes to practicality, the Shadow 750 shines as a daily cruiser. The fuel tank has a capacity of 3.7 gallons, which, paired with its efficient V-twin engine, gives riders an average mileage of around 45 miles per gallon. That means fewer fuel stops, making it great for weekend getaways or commutes. The overall curb weight is about 560 pounds, which is manageable compared to bulkier cruisers. This makes it easier to maneuver in city traffic and parking situations. Technology-wise, Honda keeps things simple. The instrument cluster is basic, with an analog speedometer and small digital readouts for odometer and trip meters. There's no TFT screen, no rider modes, and no fancy connectivity options. And honestly, that's the point. The Shadow 750 isn't about overwhelming the rider with features. It's about riding for the pure joy of it. Now let's talk about the price. The 2025 Honda Shadow 750 comes in at around $8,499 in the US market, which makes it one of the most affordable midsize cruisers available today. This pricing is a huge part of the bike's appeal. For less than 10 grand, you're getting Honda reliability, a timeless design, and a bike that can serve as both a daily rider and a weekend escape machine. Considering the competition, where many cruisers easily cross the $10,000 mark, the Shadow delivers outstanding value. The unique selling points of the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 lie in its balance of simplicity, style, and affordability. Unlike larger cruisers that may intimidate new riders, the Shadow welcomes them with its low seat height, manageable power, and predictable handling. At the same time, experienced riders appreciate it as a no-fuss, reliable machine that they can ride daily without worry. It's a bike that doesn't try to be something it's not. It's not chasing horsepower wars or loaded with excessive electronics. Instead, it offers what riders genuinely need: comfort, reliability, and classic cruiser charm. Another point worth highlighting is Honda's reputation for low maintenance costs and high durability. Shadow 750 owners often report that their bikes run for years with minimal issues, provided basic maintenance is followed. This makes it not just an affordable purchase, but also a cost-effective one in the long run. So, who is the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 for? It's for riders who want to step into the cruiser segment without getting overwhelmed. It's for those who appreciate retro design but still want modern reliability. It's for commuters who want a comfortable daily ride and weekend warriors who enjoy laid-back road trips. Essentially, it's for anyone who wants a cruiser that delivers the essence of motorcycling without unnecessary complications. To sum it up, the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 remains one of the most approachable and beloved cruisers in the market. With its proven 745cc V-twin engine, low and comfortable ergonomics, timeless styling, modern updates like LED lighting and ABS, and an attractive price point of $8,499, it continues to offer tremendous value. It might not be the most powerful or the most advanced cruiser out there, but that's not the Shadow's mission. Its mission is to keep things simple, enjoyable, and accessible, and that's exactly why it has built such a loyal fan base over the years. The Shadow 750 doesn't scream for attention, but it leaves a lasting impression on those who ride it. In a market filled with high-tech machines and big-budget cruisers, Honda reminds us with the Shadow that sometimes, less really is more.